Alright, this is Love's Corner, and we're back, or I am back, with more Five Nights at Freddy's. After getting thoroughly pounded on the last video, and spending some time in the infirmary, I've returned with loose bowels to play Night 4 again. That was bad, it just got worse and worse. Anyways, they're on X Games mode, and I just got off work, so either this is gonna go really good, or like... I just noticed that Cupcake was there. We get to listen to the victim, that's cool. Maybe we'll join him in his little study group room back there. And... Chica's not so... Oh my goodness, I thought Freddy had a stinking chain on right there. I was just saying, I didn't know he went gangster or screwed. But... Let me in. Let me in. I can't stand my cameras very long. There's only 3 spots I really need to check. You know, he was genuinely a good person. He in fact did not hold up. Like I said, it would suck, right? But my suit better have a music box. That would suck so bad. Okay, so Foxy's the big show starter here. If he gets jumpy and runs all the way down here, I don't know if it's the left door or the right door. Who in their right fat mind is outside of my... What's that fox doing? He's chilling. Okay, he's chilling. I'm chilling. We're chilling. Okay. I'm not scared, you're scared. I kind of want to hurry on and get to the next game, you know? But I can't just not. What's his face? I guess you could say, oh, if you adopted a consistent upload schedule. Correct. Okay. Okay, well if you're gonna leave, I'm gonna open that door, huh? What's that? Hey, look at him. You can only just hear him if I'm remembering correctly. Okay. Is it the left door? I'm gonna chance the left door. Yeah. Does he only attack the left door? Who's out there? On the other side? He sure... Get a grip. Does she? Okay, so he isn't dual wielding this time, which is nice of him. Okay. Okay, so it would suck being inside of one of them, but I'd love to look at like the schematics for one of these suits, you know? Preferably without the person inside, you know, because that really sours everything up. I'm already not much of a people person. Imagine the rotting ones, just worse. Whatever. Whose big, fat, animalistic feet are outside of my... outside of my security door? You know, Freddy's gonna be joining us soon. That'll be pretty cool. I'm a huge fan. What's Foxy doing? He's a... Okay. We hear one more set of footsteps and more, Okay. And the other side, please. Okay. He's gotta be running now. No. Oh my goodness, they're like... I think this is the little stinking drummer boy. Why are they marching across my stinking... Look at this. They're just prancing. Okay, that CRT was... Oh my goodness, I'm seeing things. I thought there was a CRT outside of there. Got the itch. 3 AM, 41%. Ooh, okay. So, Freddy's walking around now? What does he do if he gets up here? He does a little dance, you know, sings us a little song. That'd be pretty wicked. I used to have that poster. I forget what happened to it. It was so cool. I gotta get another one. Who in the right mind is that? Okay, I'm opening the door. Who's that? Okay, who's that? You know how spooky that would be. You mean to tell me they're out here trying to get me? 20% power. This is not looking good, guys. Oh my goodness, he's letting me know what he's prepping for me back there in the kitchen. Freddy Fazbear, you hear him playing his little tune. Okay. I like to think one day Foxy's gonna change it up. He's gotta run down the left. I mean the right. Who in the right mind is that? Okay, so, maybe I should just play like Undertale or something. That could be fun. Maybe this is my lack of the in-game lore showing, you know? Elementary school me would have been fuming at this lack of insight, but how does the endoskeleton thing work? Because like they think you're an endoskeleton, right? And so they try and put the pieces on you, right? But the parts of the frame, like the actual suit, is there stuff inside of like the little arm bits, and I imagine there's stuff inside of the head, right, for the endoskeleton to latch onto, and is that what's getting pushed onto your everything? Or is it like I don't know, I guess it isn't hollow, because in animations that I've seen of silly stuff and people getting stuffed into the who's is what's it, thankfully they weren't as gory as it sounds. It's like whole sections of the suit, I guess, because it's easier to animate, but it sort of gives the impression that the endoskeleton doesn't play as much of a role in keeping the suit together. But again, I don't know, it's technical stuff. I'm sure there's all sorts of hooks and harnesses inside of the actual parts of the suit for the endoskeleton to latch onto, and then from there it does its little thing of who's its. In any case, not the sort of thing you'd want pressed on your skin. You can think of many better, like, okay, maybe goodness knows, there has to be something better. Pizza? Pizza. As long as it's not too hot, I guess. Okay, anyways, this has been a very enlightening experience, mind-opening, maybe. Certainly for the poor dude in, what's his face? What time? this video. Maybe I can spiel it a little bit more to get it at 10 minutes. You know, keep it nice and consistent. What am I saying? That's kind of fake. Anyways, I'm gonna end it right here. As expected, we got clapped. I got clapped. Don't worry, I'm not gonna make you hold on to that. Maybe I'll upload another one. That could be pretty fun. Either that, or I'll play like Undertale or something. I kind of want to work through all of the Five Nights at Freddy's games, because I really like it, but I haven't really played much through it, so, you know. We'll get on from there. I'm going to be taking summer classes, though. Necessary towards its end, I suppose, so we'll see how that goes. But, now time for the begging ritual. Not really going to get on my knees here, but you can imagine it. You know, subscribe, please. And I'm going to end it there. You can think of it as doing me a favor. May or may not be repaid. I like to think I'll be able to, though. In any case, I'm ending it. So I will see you all in the next one. Yay! Yay! Since the thing didn't give us that little bit. Alright, I'm ending it. See ya. Never give up.